Welcome back to Budget Clubman, everyone. We're all lined up. We're going to get welding now. So I'll flip you around and show you quickly where I'm at, and it's just time to do it. So I got it the best I can. I've got a bit of movement still in the bonnet if I want it. A panel seems to be nice and clear. I've just got to do it now and then play with it after, but I'm really so far happy with it. When I start putting tacks in, I can start moving clamps around and things like that, but let's get on with it. Right, I haven't filmed too much of it again. It's quite hard to get in with the camera and that sort of stuff, but I've started to weld down the inside of the wings. The stitch welds all the way along these wings, obviously both sides, tacked around the headlights, around that area. I can't get the spot weld in a lot of places I wanted to. I wanted to spot weld down here, I'm not going to be able to, so hog weld again. A panels are both tacked on, so it might seem a bit mad doing it all in one go. I wanted to see it lined up and stay lined up, so I'm welding it in situ. Everything behind's being zinc primed, and yeah, starting to get there. So obviously got loads of plug welds to do yet, but A panels tacked in, really nice door gap, better gap along here, so obviously require a bit of skimper filler there, but we'll deal with that when we come to paint prep. You see the sort of penetration I'm getting, so it already feels rock solid. So as you saw, I'm starting to take Tack screws out and things like that. I've Tack screwed all the way down there. Just keeps it solid, but this is absolutely solid. Everything's going to get ground back, so might not be the conventional way. You should plug weld through here, but for me, I wanted to seam weld it. It's going to be so much stronger, and I'm also going to weld. I've got holes from the original side underneath, which I'll plug weld upwards. So that's going to be horrible to do, but it's one of them. Still tapping this and welding it as I go. Just got to put that corner in, knock that down. That A panel's tacked in, and we're getting there. So loads of welding. So like I say, it's quite hard to move around the car. Anyone's wondering what I mean by Tack screws? They're literally just these. They're self-drilling. They're really good. I think they're so much better than clamps. And then you just put a blob of weld in the hole that you have. But I think these are worthwhile restoration things. Welcome back, guys. I got a Clubman again. I got a Clubman. Yeah, I'm really quite happy about that. It's gone as well as I could possibly imagined. For an accident damaged car, it's pretty straight. I still got a bit of movement in the bonnet gaps if I want to move around them a little bit, play with the bonnet latch and things like that, but I can't really knock it. It is what it is. There's a few bits still needed to weld yet. I've done quite a bit of seam welding, so the thing's really, really nice and strong. Yeah, I actually filmed more of my welding, but I actually ran out of battery, and then I kicked the camera and didn't realise it had fallen over when I charged it. So I'm really sorry, but you haven't seen all of the welding, but you can gather how it all goes. The plug welds, I still got a few more plug welds, but it's so hot right now in a mask and a coat and stuff like that, trying to weld. It's just, but 98% of the welding, if not 99%, is done on the front end. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it. A panels are on as well. I feel like I've got a clean workshop. I've got all the panels on the car now, so all we got to do is floor and seal on that side. Mint. Really happy. Really, really happy. So let's have a look and see what I've got up to. Right, so it's been seam welded along there. I know, like I mentioned in this previous part of this video, it's not factory. They're plug welded or spot welded normally, but I've welded from underneath as well. So it is actually plug welded from underneath and it's seam welded along the top. So this It's absolutely rock solid, this car. Plug welded all along there, and then seam welded along the top where it the wing narrows out a little bit. Up there I've welded, a bit messy, but I'm going to take the bonnet off and I'm going to finish welding it properly. The same story here, all welded along there. Fully welded, not very good light, but all the way down there, so the whole thing has been pretty much seam welded together. You saw I got a spot welder out, all done. And I've done these. Now a lot of people forget to do these. The spot weld either side, and there's a piece of metal that folded round here, so it's like an L shape. This is a stiffener for the A panel and wing. A lot of people forget to put it on, but it's amazing what that piece of steel does. So I made these up and just put them on. Again, I filmed it, but didn't film it at the same time. Nothing's been ground back yet, so instead of having a tack there, I've properly welded it. Joined it at there as well, just because there was a bit of a gap because the car was a bit corroded here. It's tacked on the bottom. You can see a really good door gap all the way. Door won't open and close yet because it's not folded the flange round, but we can get on with that after. But really nice gaps, really nice around here. It all seems to fit really well. So these points line up well both sides, and yeah, again seam welded. And same story on this side. It's absolutely rock solid, this car. I couldn't have asked for more. I mean, the whole front used to move because it was rotten and bent, but yeah, so happy with it. Loads of work to do to tidy it all up, and then I can start thinking of actually prepping the engine bay and things like that. So what I did with these inner wings, because I probably might have noticed on the camera, these were actually touching the subframe, that's the word. I bent them back out. Basically, I think once you let go of the tension, they try and twang in, they naturally want to go in. Same story on that side, but you can see I've got a clear gap. They're quite flimsy anyway, but I mean, they're absolutely rock solid to here now because it's literally seam welded all the way up. So I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it. I've got a Clubman back. So I just test fitted the grille in there. The grille's bent, which doesn't help either, so but it fits really well. A lot of people have mentioned and commented on Instagram if I'm going to cut the number plate brackets off. No, I'm not. I get people doing that and then they make the number plate flush, and I'm not saying it doesn't look good because it does look really nice, but I want a factory look. A lot of my cars, I really like the old original look, so yeah, that's why I strive to go as far as I have with the front end, but I'm really quite happy with it. Right, so all the ones, 111 hours now. I've smashed nearly 8 hours out today. Front end gone, so they're the 3 things I've got to do. Door skins I can't do quite yet, I can't quite afford them. I am going to go Heritage, and it probably will hit the budget quite hard once I've got the paint and the supplies on that, but I'm not going to scrimp now. I've done the full Heritage front. I've fitted pattern door skins before, and they're pretty awful, to be honest. So I'm going to go Heritage with them. But yeah, 3 things to do now. Really get in there. The spends will go up when obviously door skins get bought. I'm really hoping there's not too much door repairs, therefore I won't need the door repair bottoms. Right, that brings us to an end. Again, I can only apologise for poor equipment, I guess. It is what it is. It was going to be, something was going to go wrong. And to be honest, I'm glad the camera went wrong, not the welding. So yeah, I hope you guys can appreciate that. But that makes me really happy. So yeah, I've got a Clubman again. You can see really nice bonnet gap all the way up there as well. It's meant to have little rubber buffers front part. Anyone's got a Clubman or seen a Clubman will know. So I'm going to get them, and obviously I can play with the height and moving the bonnet around. So, but the bonnet does need quite a bit of work. So I'm really not too fussed by that at the moment. So really happy. Onwards and upwards. Next big job on this car. I'll do a few things off camera, tidying up. Actually don't need to see loads of grinding, but next thing, cut floor out, cut the seal out, pair in a cell, put the floor in, seal on, and then I can actually start prepping the shell. So again, doors aren't done yet, but I can start prepping the shell. Can really start getting it close, start getting DA out, and I honestly can't wait to get this car in some colour. So I'm going to do the underside first, paint the inside, paint the engine bay, paint the boot, leave the outside till last, and that's how we're going to go with it. But that's me jumping ahead and getting a bit excited now. But yeah, really happy with it. So again, if anyone's got a boot lid,
I've had a few people come forward and say if I don't find one, they've got one, but obviously with this lockdown, it's quite difficult. I mean, no major rush for it, but if anyone has got a good boot lid, give us a shout on our Instagram page. What I'll do is I'm going to go in, and I'm not actually going to have a brew. I'm going to have a rum and coke, because I think that's well deserved. And yeah, I'm going to have a nice shower, and then I'm going to sit down, chill, and start looking at bronze yellow Clubmans, because I now can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So thank you for watching, guys. Once again, I do apologise for losing the footage, but we got there in the end. You've seen what I've done, and any questions, please just comment below, and I can answer as much as I possibly can. Right, that's going to be me signing out. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, comment away, and yes, I will catch you in the next one when probably more grinding action with the cutting out of more panels, but the last of the panels. Remember, the last. Catch you next one, guys. Bye bye.